Good meeting.
All right. Awesome meeting. Awesome meeting. Awesome meeting.
So, we had a lot of great people here and learned a lot. A lot of people think they could visualize how they're going to be successful. They know what to say, what to do, and what the value is. So, Keenith, what for you? You know, obviously there's 50 different opportunities that you could have joined and worked with.
Right,
so,
right.
what is it for you that's made this, important?
Well, one of the things, Steve, is the simplicity. Having something that most people can do. I also like the price point. Price point is very important, especially in this marketplace. You see a lot of opportunities that are very expensive to join, and here you put something together where the average person can afford it. They're not under a lot of strain in their households because people paying their bills, working 9 to 5, just rob Peter to pay Paul. But this gives them a vehicle, an avenue to try to kind of change the scheme up a little bit, where they can put some additional income in their household if that wasn't going to work, of course. But they're not under a lot of pressure. We talked earlier about some of the problems in the industry of network marketing, and I see how you're really setting out to change that.
Yes.
I'm really proud to be a part of it.
Because we can change it.
Absolutely.
We can change it because all the things that are challenging for people, we're just taking them away. It's not $500, it's not $1,000. It's really about, when it comes down to the bottom line, if you're looking at a home-based business, I know there's a lot of people out there, leaders, they look for something where they can make a bunch of money fast and then go off to another thing. What we need to do is serve the masses, dine with the classes. So as we roll out our customer model, this is the key. So imagine, right now you're building your network of people who are joining your business. That's only 5% of people that are entrepreneurial.
Absolutely.
And out of those 5%, they have all these options, right? But the masses can afford it, and it's something they want. If you can save hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars a year for $20, it's a good deal.
Absolutely.
So really, when it comes down to it, if you're out there and you're thinking about joining a business, whether it's ours or a different business, ask yourself this question. If there was no business opportunity attached, will people buy the product for this price? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
And with this, our pitch is, would you spend $20 to save $1,000 on your next vacation?
Pretty simple. Love it.
And then it's just a matter of proving to them that it's real.
Right.
And that's it. It's the whole business.
Yeah, that's the business model that I love, because again, as you stress, the value that you're offering for the $20. The $20 is powerful, but the value that you receive for the $20 is just incredible. And when people see the type of value that's offered here, you can show a person, sit down with them and show them how they can save a lot more than $20. So it makes sense for them in their bottom line.
Right.
And that's what I really love about it, man. It's awesome what you put together here. And I'm excited to be a part of it, because I normally don't attach my name to just anything, but when I saw what you put together, and when I spoke to you personally, and I was able to see and hear your heart, how you had a mission to help over 1 million people become financially free, become debt free. I was all over it. So those are some of the things that I really enjoy when I join this business, what I look forward to. And that's helping people, man. Just having a passion for helping people.
Exactly. And that's the thing that we're doing, Keenith, is we're every day we're working to make it better and better, but give people better training, help them to know what to say, give them confidence. One reason we had this meeting is just to train people and video it so everybody can get trained. And the response was overwhelming of
absolutely.
People just saying, wow, I learned what I was doing wrong. Now I know what to do. And it's so easy.
Moments.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
But just mentioning now that coming out with our customer model, with our Uber program, with our Lyft program, with our displays for gas stations,
Man, so awesome.
and then the next part of that, once we launch that, the next thing we're attacking is employee benefits. So how many people do you know that have 5 or 10 or 20 employees? They can't really afford to give them, something real expensive, but they can afford to give them this kind of a package.
Absolutely.
And the people are going to save. I'm going to Orlando tomorrow. I spent $360 total for a whole week in a beautiful condo with a jacuzzi and a kitchen.
Wow.
And the public price was $1,150.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there, Steve.
It's like $800
The value.
saved. And so somebody can join for 20 bucks and then save 800.
That's it. That's it in a nutshell. It's just true value.
True value. And one of my mentors always said, value is king.
Absolutely.
Value is king. And then, if you want to make money, you have to have a system. And we've put a system in play, and it's just going to get better and better and better.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Like I said, the simplicity, the way you put it together. Again, I have people that contact me that are in the team, and they're so surprised when they get checks in the mail, and they're like not really understanding. They're like, so all I did was share with a few people, and checks are coming in. It's like, wow, this is pretty impressive, and it just does my heart well, man, to see that happening for families, that this is what we intended to do, and it's already happening very quickly.
And the nice thing about that is that gives them an inspiration, a higher belief level, inspiration to action for them to go share it with more people. And so as we release tools like, business cards, print advertising, PowerPoints, flip folder charts, all these kind of tools, those tools give people power. In combined insurance, W. Clement Stone, he started with nothing and made a $5 billion company. $5 billion, right? And what they would do is they have a flip chart. We're going to do a flip chart because we have such good visuals, such a beautiful visual of the places and the amount and what it costs on the internet and okay, it's $1,500 a week, and here with us it's $249, no timeshare presentation, and you show them 10 or 20. So we're going to teach you how to do this as we bring this out. And what you do is you don't sit there and look at people like this. You say, I believe this will interest you also. And you look down and you go, boom, boom. And you just do this and they get enthralled. And then you say, so you see this is a tremendous value, isn't it? And you say, yes. And you say, well, I'd love to sign you up on our team, or would you, I'd love to, may I go ahead and sign you up as my customer?
Absolutely, absolutely.
You say, I'd love to sign you up as my customer, may I?
Yes.
So you ask these yes questions. This is part of the training we did today. It's like, so you see this as a tremendous value, and it's quite affordable, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Well, I would love to sign you up as my customer, may I?
Absolutely, sign me up.
That's it.
Sign me up.
That's it.
And that's
it's the close. You've got to ask. He says, W. Clement Stone, he says, when you want somebody to buy, ask them to buy. Just ask them. Make it easy for them to say yes and hard to say no, and do it with a subtle force that's pleasing.
Yeah, and see, that's another thing, Steve, that really attracted me to you, man. You are a true marketer. You know how to market, and that's big for us, where you can have someone with your expertise, and all you do is lay out the tools that we need that work. That's a plus.
And I just learned from people who are more successful than me, and that's the one key I will give everybody is I did a lot of training today. A lot of it came from Robert Cialdini, a lot of it came from Zig Ziglar, a lot of it came from W. Clement Stone. And just because I listen almost every day, an hour or two, I'm listening while I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm listening and learning every day. When you do that, it changes your life. So I want to give you a challenge that you will spend at least 20 minutes a day listening to good stuff like Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude, The Success System That Never Fails, Think and Grow Rich, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Influenced by Dr. Robert Cialdini.
Yes.
Anything by W. Clement Stone. There's lots of videos, Napoleon Hill, and I take it a step further. When I hear them, I repeat the words as I listen, and it gets in your system. You feel the energy that they felt, and they became multimillionaires or billionaires. You need to model those people.
So Steve, just for the inexpensive price point to come to this business, for that aspect alone, the personal development, the person you will become is worth it. Okay? So, yeah.
Well, people charge thousands for the personal development, but we just make it part of it because that's going to make the business successful.
Absolutely, I agree.
Well, join us at My $20 Travel Business, and I want to thank Keenith driving. How far was your drive?
About an hour.
Hour? Not bad. We had somebody, Ed came from Tampa. It's like 7 hours.
Yeah, we had folks from Alabama.
We had somebody
Tennessee.
from Ohio flew in.
Yeah.
And this is just the beginning. So the great news, kind of a celebration. I just turned 50, and for my 50th birthday, in 4 months, we became $1 million company. for this segment of our company, my $20 travel business.
Clue.
And I think in the next 6 months will be 5-10 million, and then in the next couple of years, $100 million company.
That means get on board, folks. Get on board right now.
Timing is.
This plane is taking off.
All right, thanks, Keenith.
All right, buddy. Thank you, man.
Yes.